Now, speaking about people who have decided and chosen each other, we have Wahu and Nameless. I feel like they're the least problematic couple we know of social media. At this moment in time, do we know anything about their marriage other than what they tell us? Absolutely. Well, us, the regular Monainchis, who do not have receipts and all these other things, do we know anything about Wahu and Nameless's relationship?
No.
Very little. Like they try and stay as unproblematic as possible, at least in the public eye. Okay, so they went on this conversation with Ben Psycho and the wife. They're married, yeah.
Yeah, they're
They
married.
went on this conversation on their podcast, and as they were talking about their relationship and their marriage, Wahu actually revealed some very interesting snippets. She said that on the day of the wedding, she was there with her best friend, and her best friend is on her ear or in her ear going, "Girl, are you sure you want to marry this guy?
We could turn back.
We can go home. Like, we can go home. There is no reason why you can marry you if you don't want to marry him, you should marry him." And she's just like, you know what? No, there's no way we can. And even if we could, I've been really excited about this wedding, and I'm just, maybe it's just wedding jitters and all of these things. So I'm just saying, sometimes you have friends who ride for you. Imagine your friend is over there being like, "Girl, if you want to run, we run now.
We will go.
Give me the signal. Wink your eye. Slap me. I don't know. Do whatever. Give me something. We will run.
I will get you out of it.
Maybe you know that. Do you see the wedding dress walk there? I will be the one here. 20. Hoodie. As in, we are off and we are gone. So basically, I kind of want that kind of friend. First of all, shout out to your friends. Number two, she also was like. Gave us a very interesting perspective as well, because like every single person freaks out about this is a lifetime commitment. I mean, you may be so in love with this person.
True.
But the moment we say let's get married, there's always something that goes wrong. Like
damn,
for
who?
example, you decide that, hey baby, am I too sure? Baby, I forgot my ring. I am not. My relationship has not ended. I just realized that I forgot my ring when I took it off to do my makeup, which is already a problem. Anyway. Every single person has jitters. You start to think, by the way, do I really want to, that's the time you start to
better, for
realize,
worse.
hey, baby, I'm saying snoring sana, and you can't even sleep. That's the time you start realizing they have that one big toe that's always scratching the duvets. Like your duvets have scratches, na zimeanza kuraruka, very specific places.
Am I willing to bring in a generation of that toe?
Exactly.
Don't be responsible for that.
The hairline aside receding, or you started seeing a bald patch coming in the middle there, and you're like, wow, this is the man. In 20 years, I'm gonna be like, yep, this is my man. I must be beside him.
That's
like you start to question a lot of things about your relationship with your person the moment you say that we want to do that. I do. So I completely get that, and I love that she was very vocal about that. But I feel like I digressed. Wow, she did continue to say that she was excited about the marriage eventually, and they did end up getting married, and she is very, very happy that they did. However, they're having challenges in their relationship. In fact, they've broken up multiple times, and they're like, I'm done with you. I never want to see you again. And then 3 days later, they're like, hi, babe. And whoop, they're back together. So this things happen. As in, the way she summarizes it, she makes it seem like, by the way, relationships are what they are. Like, they never change, whether you're married, whether you're dating, whether you're whatever. So if you want to take the plunge and get married, do it. Sio gope kitu nani.
Exactly. I feel like it's nice to put relationships in that light. Not every day we're in our honeymoon phase. We've been on this honeymoon phase together. Let's be honest, like reality core ground. These are two different people from two different backgrounds coming together and trying to exist, like coexist together in the same space. It is difficult. Sometimes you look at somebody, you're like, damn, who raised you? Like, were you raised by wolves? Like, what was that? I know I love you, but sometimes you're pissing me off. And at some point, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time, how many times have you packed your bags? Ukapack suitcases, kila kitu. Mimi nilipack hadi spices. Nikasema, you're not going to spice the food of the next woman that comes into this, that comes into your life, okay? Yeah. I packed everything, had this salt. Alafu jioni nikajiuliza, where am I going? What's this? What are we doing? Nikarudisha tu vitu zangu vizuri, nikapanga, nikajiambia it was me doing decluttering ya jikoni. Nikapanga suitcase, nikarudisha huko. Exactly. And then like 3 weeks later I did the same thing. All I'm saying is
it's not a straight line. Relationships are tricky. Yeah.
And it's that drama. It's that
It spices up
It's
your life.
spicy, exactly. You
Not
get to make up.
consistent though. Woo.
Yeah.
Not you being
Consistently,
beaten.
it becomes toxic.
As in, if you're
But
being beaten, that's a whole different thing. If you're
yep.
being financially, emotionally, physically abused, if there is any form of abuse in your relationship, that's different. That's
True.
not the kind of drama we're talking about. We're talking about the kind of drama where he, pressed the toothpaste and it squirted, and instead of him cleaning it, he decided to close the cap with the
Exactly.
toothpaste oozing, and it now is stuck, and you're trying to open it and you're annoyed because you're like, are you a child? Like small things like this. You start thinking about all the solutions and how they could have made the situation better, but you're like, you know what?
Have you ever blocked someone? Like you've blocked somebody, but you're living in the same house.
Girl.
Block social media, block kwa phone, everywhere. And you're like, why did I do that? And they're just looking at you like, why would you block me? And we're living in the same house. We are sleeping in the same. I was mad. I was
Sometimes,
angry.
if they were your profile picture, you remove them. And then you make sure you put your phone right on the seat. Penyana Yona. I go like, I thought I was the one on your profile. Boy,
It's not you.
you done messed up.
That wallpaper thing is
Petty.
usually petty, yeah. Kuna siku nilitolewa wallpaper. Karibu nilie. Karibu
Tell
nilie.
me.
Anyway, tell us about your relationship. Is it always sunshine and daisies and singing? The birds are singing, the light is shining, the water is crystal.
Rainbows and
Tell us what's
puppies.
happening in your relationship. Or is it a normal relationship where you fight, you make up, you're good, you're easy? Is it flowing amani fairy tale? I'd like to know. The number is 0770 729 366.